Hello there, my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play PurpleRodri's Red Chapter on PurpleRodri. Last time we made our way here to Trevita Island, we helped out Rudy, then we defeated Champion Delia and her Mega Eradicate X. Today we're back here in Route 9 because we need to make our way all the way back to Valencia Island. We are just about back at Valencia Island. This is where we were told we were supposed to go, so let's see what we can find. Ah! That's Professor Ivy! It's Team Rocket! Here we go! That's how we start off a fight. They were only just solid projections. That means Porygon is here. With that, guys, we have made it to Valencia Island, and we're gonna have to look around and see what we can find. I also want to give you guys a very big thank you for all of your tips and your comments. Make sure you go ahead and click that like button, as it really does help the series. So we're gonna go ahead and use some full restores on our Pokemon. We need to bring everybody back to full health, because I have a feeling that's not gonna be the only battle on this island. It also is storming out, so there is something very strange going on. That Porygon has been really messing stuff up here in the Orange Archipelago. You guys heard what Professor Oak told us. He told us that we need to get the heck off of the Orange Archipelago because there's a big storm coming and this place isn't gonna hold out. We're gonna try to do as much as we can here. So let's go ahead and see if we can find Professor Ivy, who seemed to be in a little bit of trouble. Green!
You let me die, Rodri. It's your fault.
I'm sorry.
I still haven't found my parents yet, Rodri. I just want to see them again. Why did you do this to me?
I'm sorry, but you're not real. Here we go, guys. Rodri versus... It looks like we're going to be taking on Green, or whatever this image of Green is that's being projected by Porygon. We are challenged by our rival Green. Let's go ahead and send out Rocky. She has some strong Pokemon, as you guys can tell. Jigglypuff is level 78. Rocky is only 72. So our Pokemon are still at the same levels that they were last time. So we're going to hope that we can pull this off. I know that we pulled off some miracles. We've hit some great crits. We've done what we needed to. And we've come out on top. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And if we're fighting Green, I have a feeling she probably won't be the only one that we have to fight. So make sure you guys are prepared. Stock up on whatever it is you need to. You might even want to train up your Pokemon a little bit before coming here to Valencia Island, because we are really going to start going into some deep, hard story stuff. Blastoise Y? Okay, let's go ahead and switch out to Soul and see if Soul will be able to handle the Blastoise Y. Of course, I got to send out our Mega Venusaur against the Mega Blastoise. Level 80. So this is a beast. This thing is much bigger than us. Let's go for the Leaf Storm. And let's hope for a crit, guys. You know, once in a while, we do pull it off. Come on, Leaf Storm. I know it's going to do a bunch of damage to this Blastoise. Why did it not go down? That's why they call it Blastoise. Why did it not go down this time? So the rain is going to continue to fall. We might have to mix up our strategies a little bit to see what we can do against this Blastoise. You guys have noticed that we've been taking on a lot of Megas as well. I definitely like that a lot. I love going up against different Megas, especially in this game where there are apparently a bunch of Megas you can get. You can go ahead and Mega Evolve this and that and whatever you want. Here's a Mega for you, here's a Mega for you. That's pretty much how this game goes. The Sleep Powder missed. Okay, well, luck is not on our side today. It does not seem like the good day for us to land this. Let's go for it again. Oh my goodness, that's 2 misses? Alright, Soul, you gotta put it together. You really gotta bring it together. You gotta make sure, you know, you get everybody going. I was also wondering, guys, I've asked you guys a lot of cool questions. I've asked you about your favorite shows and stuff, and recently I've been trying to watch a lot more TV since I've been moving down. I feel like I'm just catching up on all these episodes of shows, and I was thinking about it because I was watching Dragon Ball Super, and I've been watching a bunch of other things, and I was like, whoa, what happened to all these cartoon shows that I used to watch as a kid? And I'm wondering, like, are there even any good ones these days? What cartoon shows are out there that are really, really great? Now, I'm not talking about animes, because I've watched some animes here. I think I know what's popping over there. I'm talking about cartoons, you know, the good old-fashioned stuff. I remember when I used to watch Nickelodeon as a kid, we used to turn on Rugrats. We used to put on some of the craziest shows on there. I remember my favorite show from Nickelodeon was Legends of the Hidden Temple. If you guys have ever seen that one, it was actually one of those shows that wasn't on that often. So then when it did come on, I was super excited. I remember me and my sisters used to love that show because there was something freaky about it too. It was this like weird talking like, you know, guy, and he would go ahead and make you run through this temple to find his artifacts. It was very, very cool and creepy at the same time, because as you went through like this crazy obstacle course, you know, there'd be like things popping out at you. It was a really cool show. I always wanted to go on there and compete, but I never had the chance to. We took down the Blastoise Y with that, so great job, Thor. And you know, that's what it's all about. We're gonna go ahead and mix things up though. Let's go ahead and switch out to Aquaman and see what Aquaman can do. You know, another one of those shows that I really liked too was Hey Arnold. All those shows taught me so much about life in the weirdest ways. You know, in the strangest ways, these shows teach you things. I didn't know back then when I was a kid and I was watching them, like how many little things I picked up. But truly, like, as you get older, you start remembering some of these things you learn and you're like, oh, okay, this actually does come in handy. Come on, big hit here. We were very close to taking down the Nidorina. At least we got down the Mega. So if we got down the Mega, we are going to be A-okay, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you let me know what your favorite cartoon show is. I need some more to look into. I know that SpongeBob's still running these days. I probably got to catch up on that. I don't know how many episodes of that I've missed. I remember I used to watch almost all of them. I used to watch a ton of Nickelodeon. That was pretty much what I was on there. And then, you know, I used to go ahead and knock out these shows, so I pretty much watched all their seasons. But then, you know, as I got older and older, I feel like I kind of just grew out of it, or maybe forgot about them, so then I never went and looked back. But I feel like I still enjoy them because I'll turn on the TV or something, see like a cartoon, and I'll be like, oh, this is really cool, and it brings me back to the days, you know, the good old days when I'd wake up like Saturday morning, you know, take a quick shower. I wanted to be all clean before the TV shows came on. I have no idea why. So then, you know, I'd turn on Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'd be watching that, and then, you know, from there on, they'd be putting a bunch of shows on those Saturday morning cartoons, and those were the days. What I would give to go back and just see some of those shows again, to just spend one day as a kid on like a Saturday, I think I could deal with that. I think I would be A-okay with that scenario. Let's go ahead and go for the Thunderbolt though. The Butterfree's down, ladies and gentlemen. So we are doing some work here with Green's Pokemon. She's gonna send out a Clefable. Ah, man, I really don't like Clefables at all. Let's go ahead and send out Rocky. Rocky always puts up a good fight for us, so let's see what he can do. There's 2 Pokemon left for Green, guys, so we've took down 4 of them. But, you know, Green always has something up her sleeve, and I'm pretty sure her last Pokemon is going to be her Ditto, which is the only one we haven't really seen out yet, and she always tends to pull some crazy strategies out of it. I've always wondered what it would be like in the Pokemon world. How would Dittos affect the Pokemon world? Because if you really think about it, they can transform into anything. So that could be either really helpful or probably scary in a way, as you guys are able to see here sometimes when the Ditto transforms into Green. All you need to do is put the little, you know, walkie-talkie on there and you're set. You're just speaking through it and the Ditto probably just moves its mouth and it looks just like you. How would you ever be able to tell anything here in the Pokemon world? There's some of those things that I think about. You know, some of those Pokemon logic. You gotta figure it out and you gotta piece it together yourself, because sometimes they don't give you that much of an explanation for certain things. Like, how the heck can a Pikachu surf? I'm still wondering about that. I think one of you guys told me that he somehow, you know, moved his tail and it would allow him to move around and surf around and drift and, you know, choose a direction. It made a little bit of sense. I'm like, yeah, I guess that's what it could be. But if we're like a, you know, a grown man on top of this little Pikachu riding around surfing like a surfboard, you're gonna be squishing that thing. It makes no sense sometimes, but that's the Pokemon world. Another thing is that there's some Pokemon out there who should be able to fly, but they can't. And you're like, they have these wings, so how does that work? You know, how exactly does that work? Maybe someday we'll get a Pokemon professor to figure that out for us. Alright, Aquaman, we need to wrap this battle up. This Clefable's been doing a little bit more than I wanted it to, so let's go ahead and dive down then Aquaman is underwater. The Clefable is confused. So at least we got that. That's pretty solid. When we get the Clefable all confused, this puts us in a very, very good spot. So let's go ahead and go for the dive. Another good thing too is that it's raining. So if you guys have some powerhouse water types, I'd recommend to definitely throw them out here because they're giving you rain for a reason, probably to help you through some of these battles because you can see that they're getting much, much tougher. Oh my goodness, we hit a crit! We were about to go down there too with the poison! Great job, Aquaman, always coming in clutch. Last but not least is going to be the Ditto. You know what? Let's go ahead and knock our boy Aquaman out. I have a max revive ready. You know, we're going to save ourselves the trouble of that. And we're also going to see if this Ditto will transform into Aquaman. Nah, the poison's taking us out. That is it. Okay, we are done. The Ditto is going to be transforming into... Let's go ahead and send out Zuko Jr. Alright, Zuko Jr., let's see what you can do, dude. We got a 74 Zuko Jr. against a level 78 Ditto. We're going to go for the Fire Blast. We're going to open up with a bang here and hope that it does a little bit more. That's okay. There it transformed into a Typhlosion, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping that we will get a Mega Typhlosion, too. That would be so cool. A Mega Typhlosion? That's almost as cool as a Mega Torterra, which you guys know is something that I've been waiting for forever. As soon as we get those Sinnoh remakes, you know I'm gonna go ahead and get a Mega Speedy. We're getting a Mega Torterra. We're going for it. They say the Mega Torterra is the fastest Torterras of them all, you know, so it's gonna be a great time. Okay, Rocky, let's go for the Earthquake, and let's hope for the best, guys. Let's hope that this will be it. Big hits here. Take down this Ditto! Wow. It survived with like 2 HP. Doesn't matter though. It went for the rollout. Why would it go for the rollout there? It just put itself in the worst position. Now Green won't be able to use a full restore, but this is fantastic for us. Rocky is down. All right, let's go ahead and switch it up. I'm going to bring out Thor. Thor has quick attack, so let's wrap this battle up, ladies and gentlemen. No way this Ditto can do much. Shouldn't have gone for the rollout. And with that, guys, Ditto has gone down. And awesome. We're going to get a bunch of XP. Thor grew to level 75. And with that, guys, we defeated our rival Green. We got 35,520 for winning. With that, guys, it seems like Green is gone. So let's keep moving through here. I'm going to go ahead and heal up our Pokemon like I told you guys. We only need Aquaman and Rocky to come back up. So far, so good. We've been doing a great job. We took down that Mega Blastoise Y. That was a pretty crazy Mega right there. Not as crazy as that Mega Raticate X, though. That thing was a pain. One of you guys also told me a little something about the Raticate X, since Porygon, you know, went ahead. Oh, look who it is, actually. Blue!
So you remembered me. Then again, why wouldn't you?
You're not real. You're just Porygon's solid projection.
I might not be real, but the emotion boiling up inside you is. You left me to die, Rodri. Your incompetency led to my demise. Your naivety killed 2 of your closest friends. Ha! You can still fix this, you know? Why don't you just surrender and die here? You're just hurting the people around you, Rodri.
Surrender?
Yes.
No, I won't.
You fool.
Here we go, guys. Rodri versus Blue. So let's go ahead and take on our rival. We battled Green, now we're up against our rival Blue. He's going to go ahead and send out a Golduck. And as I was telling you guys, I read a comment from you guys, and one of them said that the Mega Raticate X was a ghost type, which could possibly mean that it was Blue's Raticate. If you guys have ever heard that, the story that Blue is actually going to Lavender Tower to check up on his Raticate, which, you know, ended up passing away on the SS and all this stuff. And it started making a lot more sense now that I was thinking about it. I'm like, you know, Porygon would definitely be projecting some weird things. And the fact that the Raticate is a ghost, you know, it's a little bit hand in hand with the lore. So it was pretty cool to see. You know, I really do appreciate when you guys leave me comments like that. It's always fantastic getting to find out more about the game. And I know that you guys are also experienced. So it's a great thing to be able to share this sort of information. It just makes it more special and it gives a larger meaning to the game, which I feel is something that we've really been seeing here. Ooh, the Charizard X is out. Our Leaf Storm's not going to do anything. That's like, you know, a couple leaves falling from a tree on this Charizard X. This is not going to matter. We need to get our boy Soul out of here because he can get destroyed by this Charizard X right now. It is level 80. If you guys remember, Blue's Charizard X took down all of Team Rocket's Pokemon by itself. So this Charizard X is no joke. This thing is very, very strong. We do have the rain falling, so Aquaman should be good to take it down. I'm going to go ahead and go for the dive then, and let's hope for the best, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hope for another crit, even though I know the crit probably won't be coming up. We're just kind of hoping for a little bit of luck here. Would be nice to have a little bit of luck, you know, it would be good. Once in a while, we couldn't even get it down to half. This Charizard X is so freaking strong. But what did I expect? You know, we're battling our rivals. I also think it's very, very cool that even if they are projections, the fact that we are getting these battles against our rivals, you know, these full out 6-on-6s against green, against blue, this is amazing. These are the type of battles that I like to see. Mother fudger, we put him in the red zone. This guy's gonna use a full restore. Oh man, I wasn't even trying to put him in the red. I was hoping for a KO. We're gonna go for the dynamic punch then and see how much we can do. If we can hit this Pokemon and get it confused, that'll be really, really great for us because we should... Mother fudger, we missed. That's how it's gonna go today, ladies and gentlemen. We missed. Let's go ahead and go for another dive then. Charizard X, take it easy there, dude. You know, our Pokemon, they still got a long ways to go. You know, we still got a lot of adventuring to do. You can't be taking out our whole team right now. Let's go for the dive then. Come on, do a little something. You know, probably 3 dives would take this Charizard X down. We're gonna go for one more though. We have Aquaman here. You guys already know I'm gonna risk it. We're already gonna go for it. Even if we got 21 HP, it's always gonna come through. We believe in our Pokemon, and that's how it has to be. So the rain is on our side. Rain, rain, make this Charizard X go away. Please don't come back till another day. With that, Aquaman is down. Ouch. Let's go ahead and bring out... You know what? Thor should be able to wrap this up. And it is also raining, which is going to be a good time to go for the Thunder. So let's go ahead and go for the Thunder. And it looks like we have landed it. So that is going to be it for the Charizard X. My goodness, that was a very, very strong Charizard X. There we have it, guys. Charizard X is down. So we finally took down Blue's Mega. Next up is a Ninetales. And I'll go ahead and switch it up for our Ninetales. We can bring out Rocky. Or, yeah, we can bring out Rocky. Let's go ahead and switch it out. Rocky's got Earthquake and just about everything ready to throw at Blue. These are the battles that I really, really enjoy. I've been telling you guys this, but these Pokemon hacks have been so great to adding on to lore, to adding on to other Pokemon games because of these little moments. I would definitely love to see these types of storylines in the Pokemon games a bit more. I feel like they hold back a little bit on going deep into the lore of Pokemon, of the regions, you know, of Kanto, whatever it is, the teams. I feel like they could definitely expand a little more and make you feel a little more, you know, involved, a little more into the story, get you a little more interested in it, you know, bring you into it, make you feel like you're in there. And this is what this game has really done. I've been feeling like that, you know, from running away from Team Rocket to whatever the heck is going on with Porygon, meeting Champion Delia, learning about her son. It's been fantastic. It really just helps you care about these characters, and you know, I've definitely been caring about them a lot too. I hope that everything goes well. We need to just complete the Orange Archipelago, you know, head to the Orange League, do our thing. We need to help everybody out. I'm just trying to make sure we leave this region great because everybody's been so good to us here in this region, and it's been so much fun. Plus, there's so many Megas and so many cool Pokemon. You know, why wouldn't you want to help out a place like this? Let's go for that Thunder, though. I don't think this Golduck will be standing up to it. We're going to find out here how strong the Thunder is. And there we have it, guys. Super effective. Golduck is down. Ooh, we are doing real good now that we took down the Charizard. A Scyther, keep him coming then. Thor's got this in the bag. We are just going to keep running through the Thunders, and I think we'll be able to take down, hopefully, the rest of Blue's Pokemon. We're powered up. We got the speed boost. Drop the hammer, Thor. You know, go ahead and drop that hammer. Drop the Thunder Hammer, and let's see what Thor can do. Scyther is down. That is 2 for 2. Look at Thor just cleaning up. Once the Charizard X went down, I knew that Thor would be able to come out here and just clean things up. I'm gonna bring out Rocky. We got a Machamp coming out. You know, you gotta use your flying type once in a while. Even though we haven't had the chance to fly around or anything just yet. You know, we gotta get flying around this region. We gotta start exploring a little more. We gotta hopefully, you know, fly around and check some other places out. How much is the Aerial Ace gonna do? That's pretty decent. One more will hopefully take it down. We are going to find out. And you guys have to remember that we are battling both green and blue with our Pokemon being much lower level. So right now, the fact that we can even, you know, knock out some Pokemon and get some KOs, that's pretty impressive. It's very, very great that our team has pulled out to be this strong. It's been awesome, and it's, you know, really been helping us out. With that, guys, oh my goodness, this thing survived at like 2 HP. Are you kidding me? What is up with these Pokemon surviving with like nothing? And they all have leftovers. I need to go for something that isn't going to KO it, but hopefully get it, you know, a little bit below the half, because we have to get a perfect KO. That's what I've seen a lot in this game, is perfect KOs. So you have to make sure you land it. You can't, you know, just get it a little bit to the red. It's not going to work. I think they have infinite full restores. I've really been thinking about that, because there is no way these trainers just keep on going and just keep on going. Like, how do you get these full restores? Well, I understand this region, you know, gives you a lot of Pokecash for defeating trainers, so maybe that's why. It would make sense that green and blue and the gym leaders and all these other trainers would also have as many resources to be able to buy full restores and whatever they need. So, you know, I guess to each their own. It does make a little bit of sense there. Now, once and for all, let's go ahead and go for that aerial ace, ladies and gentlemen. Machamp is going for the scary face. I'm not even worried about Machamp's scary face. You know, the only scary face around here is Aquaman's. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just messing with you, Aquaman. You know, I'm just messing with you, dude. Don't come over here and hit me with that break. All right, a Pidgeot X is going to be coming out. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Pidgeot X? What the heck? So it looks like Blue also has 2 Megas. Check that out. Wow, that is pretty cool. So, you know, we have Aquaman, which counters his Mega Charizard X. And then he's got his little Pidgeot X, which counters our Mega Venusaur. And, you know, that is how the rivalry works. With that, though, ladies and gentlemen, the thunder is going to hit. Pidgeot X has gone down. We're going to get a bunch of XP, and we defeated our rival Blue. We got 6,720 for winning. Ugh. So with that, guys, it looks like Blue has disappeared. Now, we came here to check in on Professor Ivy. So let's go ahead and make our way inside of Professor Ivy's lab and see what is going on. She was screaming for something. Professor Ivy, we're here. Hello? Professor Ivy, are you there? Porygon!
Oh, I knew you'd be here, Rodri.
How dare you use my friends too?
I don't care.
Ugh, that son of... Professor Ivy! Rodri, you gotta stop that Pokemon. I don't even know where he is. He stole the SoulNet data off me. He's planning to upload himself to the internet. Why would he do that? I'm not sure either, but... Professor Ivy, stay put. I'll find him. He's probably looking for a big machine to upload himself into the internet. Oh my goodness, guys. The Porygon is trying to upload himself to the internet and take over the world. Make sure you guys are careful out there. Watch out for the Porygon. Next time, we will be continuing from here. So make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up, where we should go, and where the heck the Porygon is. Make sure you go ahead and click that like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join the Purple Banditos today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.